Wasiyyat, Testament of the Prophet of God. From the book Chain of the Light of Imamat by Allama Nasiruddin Nasir Hunzai, Research Associate, University of Montreal. Translated from Urdu into English by Faqir Muhammad Hunzai and Rashida Noor Muhammad Hunzai. Published by Khanai Hikmat Idarai Arif. Wasiyyat, Testament of the Prophet of God. The last testament of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam was, I am leaving two heavy things, Saqalain, among you, the Book of Allah and my progeny, my Ahl al-Bayt, i.e. the Imam. The words of God and His Prophet are always full of wisdoms. Some of the wisdoms of this hadith are: of these two things, one is an extremely difficult book to understand, and the other is the one who eases every difficulty. When with difficulty is given the solver of difficulties too, we should know that the difficulty can be solved only by the solver of difficulties. That is, it is the Imam who is responsible for the ta'wil of the Quran. In the context of these words, first comes the book and then the Imam. This implies that first you should read the Quran in the form of Tanzil, then you will receive the ta'wil of it from the Imam. The Holy Prophet calls both the Quran and the Imam heavy things. But physically speaking, the Quran is so light that even a small child can lift it, and the Imam too weighs as much as others do. The term heavy thus cannot be applied to either of them in any physical sense. Then we send our simple and weak particular intellect to the presence of the Imam of the time in order to examine this heaviness, but it returns unsuccessful. For by heaviness here is meant nothing but that the human intellect by itself can neither attain the ta'wil of the Holy Quran nor recognize the Imam of the time. And this is the meaning of the word Saqalain, two heavy things, in this hadith. From our examination of the word Saqalain, it is evident that the Holy Quran and the Imam of the time both have two positions, one physical and the other spiritual. It has also been shown that initially the human intellect cannot reach their spirituality. Thus, according to the injunction of the Holy Prophet, first we must accept them physically. That is, we must obey the Imam of the time completely. If a wise seeker of the truth studies this hadith, he will realize to some extent the limitless power of the Imam of the time from the fact that he, in addition to being able to guide billions of people spiritually and physically, also knows all the secrets of the wisdom-filled speech of God, the holy, the sacred. It is also important to note in which respect the Holy Prophet calls them heavy simultaneously, using the same word for both of them. Since their power and heaviness is spiritual, hence only the spiritual can be compatible with the spiritual. It is therefore not correct to say that they are heavier even than the earth and the heavens, for they are also borne by the soul. God says, "Say, verily though mankind and the jinn should assemble to produce the like of this Quran, they could not reproduce the like of it, though they were helpers one of another." Chapter 17, verse 88. This shows that neither jinn nor mankind know the real ta'wil of the wise Quran. Thus, it is this spiritual and intellectual compatibility in relation to which the Quran and the Ali of every age are called heavy. From this verse, we learn that none of the jinn or mankind knows the entire reality of the Quran. Thus, the one who God testifies to be the knower of the Quran is neither from the jinn nor from the mankind. If he is neither from jinn nor from mankind, then he is not only a Jamali angel, but is a Jalali angel, about whom God says, "Say, Allah is sufficient as a witness between me and you, and He with whom is the knowledge of the book." Chapter 13, verse 43. This Jalali angel with whom is the knowledge of the book is the Imam of the time, who, according to the needs and exigencies of the time, ordains for his followers the way which accords with the deep wisdom of the Holy Quran, so that they remain very close to the ta'wil.